Hello my excellent A student, welcome to this new video. In this video we'll be looking at multiplication in number-based system. But as it is our usual practice, we'll start with solving the take-home exercises from the last video. So let's start with that. Question 1. 15.8 base 10 minus 7.68 base 10. So 15.8 minus 7.68, add 0 here in base 10. 0 minus 8 is impossible. We would borrow 1 from this here, bring the 1 here, but in essence we are borrowing the base we are working with, in this case base 10. So we add 10 to the existing number. 10 plus 0 will give us 10, and 10 minus 8 will give us 2 in base 10. So here we are left with 7. So 7 minus 6 will give us 1 point. 5 minus 7 is impossible. So we borrow 1 from here, but in essence we are borrowing the base, which is 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 minus 7 will give us 8. So 15.8 base 10 minus 7.68 base 10 would give us 8.12 base 10. So let's take the second question. 1101 base 2 minus 1011 base 2. 1101 1011 in base 2. 1 minus 1 will give us 0. 0 minus 1 would not go, so we come here, we borrow 1, but in essence we are borrowing the base, which is 2. So 2 plus 0, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. So 0 minus 0, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 1101 base 2 minus 1011 base 2 would give us 10 base 2. 1322 minus in base 8 minus 675 in base 8. 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 would not go. So what do? We borrow 1 from here, bring it there, but in essence we are borrowing the base, which is base 8 here. So 8 plus 2 will give us 10. 10 minus 5 will give us 5 in base 8. So here, because we have borrowed 1, we have 1 remaining. So 1 minus 7 is impossible. So we come to this 3, we borrow 1. But what we are borrowing is actually 8. So 8 plus 1, 9. 9 minus 7, 2. So here we are left with 2. 2 minus 6, it won't go, is impossible. So we come here, we borrow 1. But the one we are borrowing is actually the base, which is 8. So 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. And here we are left with 0, nothing. So we say 1322 base 8 minus 675 base 8 will give us 425 base 8. Finally, question 4. We have B47 base 16 minus 6CA base 16. So B47 6CA in base 16 minus 7 minus A. A in base 16 is 10. B in base 16 is 11. C in base 16 is 12. So 7 minus A, where A is 10. So 7 minus 10 is impossible. So we borrow 1 from here. This one we have 3 left. This one is actually in the base we are working with, which is 16. And 16 plus 7 is 23. 23 minus A, which is 10. So 23 minus 10 would give us 13. 13 in base 16 is D. So D write this. So 3 minus 6, C is 12. So 3 minus 12 is impossible. So we come to this B. B is 11. So we borrow 1 from that, which is actually 16. 16 plus 3, 19. 19 minus C, which is 19 minus 12, will give us 7 in base 16. And B becomes A because it will now become 10 because we have borrowed 1. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So we say B 4 7 base 16 minus 6CA base 16 would give us 470 base 16. So quickly we'll move on to the main topic of the day, which is multiplication in number based system. Let's take some examples quickly. We have question 1, 427 base 10 times 315 base 10. Question 2, 7.035 base 10 times 2.48 base 10. Question 3, 110 base 2 times 11 base 2. Question 4, 110.1 times 111.01 base 2. Question 5, 34 base 5 times 21 base 5. And question 6, 77 base 8 times 36 base 8. 427,315 in base 10. So 7 times 5 is 35. 35 is greater than 10. What we are familiar with, we say we write 5 and carry 3. But in the real sense, what we are doing is 35. Since 35 is greater than 10, so we will say 35 divided by the base will give us 3 remainder 5. So we write the remainder 5 and then carry this 3 to the next. So then we do 5 times 2. 5 times 2 will give us 10. 10 plus 3 will give us 13. 13 is greater than the base, which is 10. So what do? We do 13 divided by 10. That will give us 1 remainder 3. So we write the remainder 3 and carry this one to the next. So 5 times 4, 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. So 21 divided by 10 give us 2 remainder 1. So we write 1, we carry 2. Since there is nothing else, we write the 2. We use this 5 to multiply everything up. Then we move on to the next digit 1 and use it to multiply everything. So instead of starting from this, we start from the position of this one like this. So 1 times 7 will give us 7. Since 7 is less than 10, we leave it as it is. 1 times 2 will give us 2, since it's less than 10. 1 times 4 will give us 4. We write it since it's less than 10. So 3 times 7 will give us what? 21 again. So that's 2 remainder 1. So we write the remainder 1 and carry the 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. We write 8. 3 times 4 is 12. And that is 1 remainder 2. So we write the remainder 2 and we carry the 1. Since there is nothing else, we leave it. So we then add all of this together. We then add all of this together. So 5, there is nothing here, there is nothing here. You can either write it 0 0 0 or leave it as it is. So 5, write it. 7 plus 3 is 10. So 10 divided by 10, 1 remainder 0. So we write what? 0. And give it the 1. 2 plus 1, 2. Plus 1, 3. Plus this one, 4. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 8, 14. So 14 is greater than the base 10. So we do 14 divided by 10. That's 1 remainder 4. So we write the remainder 4 and carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is what? 3. Since 3 is less than the base 10, we write it. And then this one, there's nothing, we just write the 1. So 427 base 10 times 315 base 10 would give us 134405 base 10. So this is the idea. The idea is you multiply the first digit starting from the right hand side by all the digits on the upper number and arrange it like that. Then pick the second digit 1, multiply it by everything starting the arrangement from just below the 1. Then take the third digit, multiply it and start like that. So that is the idea. And then how you record the remainder is by virtue of the base you're working with. So quickly, let's take the second example. Example 2 says 7.035 base 10 times 2.48 base 10. If you have decimal number, you are working with decimal number, the first thing you want to do is to ignore the decimal and do the multiplication as it is. Ignore the decimal and do the multiplication without the decimal. Then afterwards, you count the number of digits after the decimal for both numbers, or in the case of 3 numbers, for all 3 numbers. And then you use that to determine where you position your decimal point in the final answer. So let's quickly do this so you can see practically what I'm saying. So we have 7035. Remember I said write it without the decimal number. And then we have 248. Note that when you are arranging this, you have to start from the right hand side. 8, 4, 2. So if you write it as, you write 7035 248, this is wrong. This is wrong. So you have to start writing from the right hand side, right? So this concept is also very important so that you don't make mistake. So having arranged it as it should be, note that this is also in base 10. So 8 times 5 will give us 40. So we say 40 divided by 10, that will give us 4 remainder 0. So we write 0 and carry the remainder 4 up. Remember, we take the first digit, multiply it all through by the upper and like that. So 8 times 3 will give us what? 24. 24 plus 4. 8 times 3, 24 plus 4, that's 28. 28 is obviously greater than the base 10. So we do 28 divided by 10, that will give us 2 remainder 8. So we write 8 and carry 2. Don't forget, we are still doing the first layer of multiplication, which is multiplying all through by 8. We are multiplying all of this, 8 by all of this, 8 by all of this to get the first row. So 8 times 0 will give us what? 0. So 0 plus 2 will be 2. 8 times 7 will give us 56. So 56 is greater than base 10. So 56 divided by 10, that's 5 remainder 6. So we would write 6. We would write 6 and carry the 5. Since there is nothing else, we write the 5. That's the first layer 1. So layer 2, but using 4 to multiply everything, multiplying everything by 4. So 4 times 5 will give us 20. 20 is greater than 10, so we do 20 divided by 10 is 2 remainder 0. So we are going to write 0, not under it, but under the number we are multiplying, this 4 on the next one. So 0, then we'll carry this 2 to the next. So 4 times 3 is what? 12. 12 plus 2, 14. 14 divided by 10. Why? Because 10 is the base. 1 remainder 4. So we would write 4 and carry 1 to the next. So 4 times 0 is 4. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 1. 1. 4 times 7 is what? 28. We write the remainder 8. We carry 2. There's nothing. We write the 2. And lastly, when we multiply the upper numbers by 2, So 2 times 5 is 10. 10 over 10 will give us 1 remainder 0. So we write 0. Remember, directly under the 2 I'm using to multiply the next one. So we carry this one here. So 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 7, 14. That is 1 remainder 4. So we write 4 and carry 1. Since there's nothing else, we will now write in 1. And so we had everything together. You can include zeros here for aesthetics. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 will give us 0 in base 10. 8 plus 0 plus 0 will give us 8. 4 plus 2 plus 0 will give us 6. 6 plus 1 plus 7 will give us 14. So 14 over 10, that's 1 remainder 4. Write 4 and carry 1. So 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 8, 14 again. So we write 4 and carry 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. So we write the 7 since it's less than the base 10. And then we write this one. This is not our final answer. If you remember, when the question had decimal points, but we neglected all the decimal points while we were doing this. So when you now get this answer, the next thing you want to do is to count the number of digits after the decimal for each of the questions you are multiplying. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits after the decimal. So we'll start counting from our right hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means our decimal point will be here because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after the decimal. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then put our decimal. So therefore, in summary, 7.035 is 10 times 2.48 base 10 would give us 17.44680 base 10. Since 0 after decimal place is negligible, we can write it as 17.4468 base 10. 110 times 1 base 2. Now, 1 times 0 will give us 0. 1 times 1 give us 1. 1 times 1 will give us 1. So this is the first one that we multiplied. We take this first one and use it to multiply all digits here. This is the answer. Then we take this second one here and use it to multiply all the digits up. So 1 times 0, then we start the answer from just below the 1. So 1 times 0 will give us what? 0. 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 times 1 will give us 1. So we can then add this together. So 0 plus 0, 0. Remember, we are working in base 2. 1 plus 0 is 1. Since 1 is less than the base 2 we are working with, we leave it as that. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 is equal to the base, so we can write 2. So we do 2 divided by 2. We do 2 divided by 2 will give us 1 remainder 0. So we write what? This remainder 0 and then carry 1 here. So 1 plus 1 is 2 again. So we write again 0 and then carry the 1 and write it since there is no other number. So we say 110 base 2 times 11 base 2 will give us 10010 base 2. Let's move on to the question 4. Our question 4 says 110.1 is 2 times 111.01 base 2. So the same thing applies. Since it is in decimal, what we do first is to neglect or ignore the decimal. You can see that here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits in this first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits in this second one. So it is always advisable to first write the one with the higher digits, higher numbers of digits. So I write this first, this second one first. So that's 11101. So let me add the one here. So 11101 in this 2 multiply by this, and note that when I'm doing this I start from here so that I don't make mistake. 1, then 0, then 1, then 1 in this 2. I want to multiply this. So 1 times 1 will give me 1. 1 times 0, the first one we are multiplying. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 1 1, 1 times 1 1, 1 times 1 1. Then the next one, 0 times 1 0. All of this will be 0. 0 times 0, 0 times 0, 0 times 1, 0 times 1 will give us 0, 0 times 0 will give us 0, 0 times 1 will give us 0, 0 times 1 will give us 0, 0 times 1 will give us 0. So 1 times 1 will give us 1, 1 times 0, 0, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 1, 1. Then the last one, that will be 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 0, 0, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times 1, 1. And then we add everything together. For aesthetics and so that we don't make mistake, we can add 0 in all this blank place. One plus 0 will give us 1. Remember we are working in base 2. All of this 0. 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 divided by 2. 1 remainder 0. So we write 0. And then carry this one to the next. So 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. So 3 divided by 2. 1 remainder 1. So we write this remainder 1. And then carry this one to the next. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 again. So 1 remainder 1. So we write the remainder 1 and carry 1 to the next. 1 plus 1, we write remainder 1 and carry 1 to the next. 1 plus 1 again. 1 remainder 1. And then 1 plus 1, 2. That's 0 remainder 1. Now, like I explained, after doing this for a decimal number, the next thing we want to do is count the number of digits before after the decimal. In this case, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 digits after the decimal. So we start counting from our right hand side. 1, 2, 3. So we place our decimal here. So therefore 110.1 base 2 times 111.01 base 2 would give us 10111.001 base 2. And question 5 says 34 base 5 times 21 base 5. So we arrange it 34 times 21 base 5. So 1 times 4 will give us 4. 1 times 3 will give us 3. 2 times 4 will give us 8. 8 is greater than the base we are working with, which is base 5. So what do? We say 8 divided by 5. That will give us 1 remainder 3. So we write the remainder 3. And then carry on the 5 to the next. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 is greater than the base 5. So we say 11 divided by 5, 2 remainder 1. So we write the remainder 1 and carry over the 2. Since 2 is less than 5, we write 2. So, and then we can add this. For aesthetics and to avoid confusion, add 0 here. So 4 plus 0 is 4. Since it's less than the base, we write it as it is 4. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 is greater than 5. So we do 6 over 5. 1 remainder 1. So we write 1 and carry over the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then we write this 2. 34 base 5 times 21 base 5 will give us 2214 base 5. And finally, for the last question, we asked to do 77 base 8 times 36 base 8. So 77 base 8, 36 base 8, we are multiplying it. So 6 times 7 is 42. 42 is obviously greater than the base, which is base 8. So what do? We write 42 divided by 8, and that is 5, remainder 2. So we write the remainder 2, we carry on the 5. 6, this is us multiplying 6 by what is up. Here we first multiply 1 by what is up, then multiply 2 by what is up. So multiply 6 by what is up, 6 times 7, 42. We have done that. So 2, we carry 5. So 6 times 7, 42. So 42 plus 5, that's 47 over 8. And that will still give us 5 remainder 7. So we write 7, we carry over the 5. There's nothing else around the 5. 3 times 7, 21. 21 is greater than the base 8. So we do 21 divided by 8, 2. Remainder 5. So we write the remainder 5 and carry on the 2. Then 3 times 7, 21. 21 plus 2, 23. Divided by 8, that's 2 remainders 7. The remainder 7. Since there is nothing else to write, is 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 5 is 12. So 12 is greater than 8. So we do 12 divided by 8. That is 1 remainder 4. So we write 4 and carry the 1. 7 plus 5 is 12 again. Plus 1, 13. So 13 divided by 8 will give us 1 remainder 5. So we write 5. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 will give us 3. And this our answer is in base 8. We say 77 base 8 times 36 base 8 would give us 3542 base. I hope you understand what I've explained. Now let's take our take-home assessments. That the solution to the take-home questions will be in the next video. Do well to do this before then and check out the next video for your correction. And also remember, if you didn't understand it the first time, watch it again. That is the MathSense way. I'll see you in the next video and have a pleasant day.